my name is Taeho, and I think many of you have heard of the many issues about the AI. Like a few years ago, the AlphaGo was a very hot issue at that time, and still there are many AI-related things being developed, like self-driving cars in the recent time. Such recent AI is based on the technology called neural network. And the neural network is the idea taken from the human brain actually. I'll introduce the neural network, but let me first introduce about the previous technology used before this. Next slide. The previous approach was quite intuitive way. Like, how do you think you recognize the apple? You may recognize that by the round shape, or maybe because of the color. Like that, this feature matching approach was to find the characteristic of the object. Like, there are red dots that are feature points, and green lines are connecting the feature points to one another. So you find the characteristics of the object to detect the image. But it is very intuitive way. But even if someone bites the apple, it has changed its shape, but you still recognize the apple. So it may be not the real approach that our brain takes. So how did neural network try to replicate the brain? We don't know how our brain works actually, but we know how brain are made of. So next slide. So our brain is very complicated structure. However, its basic unit is called a neuron. It's very simple. It just takes the inputs from the other neurons, like from 100 neurons, and just weight those each input with the importance of them. So take the important information more seriously, and sum of the information, and just make an output with a simple function. So what neuron does, it can be easily replicated with the computer. However, the problem is that our brain is made up with 100 billions of neurons. So it is not really easy to replicate the brain completely. So that was the problem of this approach, even though this technology itself was first devised in the 1940s. So with the improvement of computer technology and other minor technical improvements, we can replicate our brain to some degree. So like for image recognition and simple things, we want to let AI to do. We don't need hundreds of billions of cells to do that. As our AIs don't have to move their hands or legs, or they don't have to care about how to earn money for their living. So AI can be used in the very many things actually, as they are the kind of a copy of our brain. So let's see example. Next slide. Double click. The AI is about that makes the realistic image from the abstract lines. So person is just coloring the image with a simple color that abstracts the natural environment. Person can simply draw a line with a pen and make the realistic image from the abstract image. So AI can do kind of creative thing like human already. Stop. So the neural network has potential to virtually everything we can do, because it has basically the same structure as our brain. So in the future, the neural network can replace most of the human work. So I think we should take care of cooperating with them in the future. That's for listening.